the easiest way to do them, usually. This book calls it linear combinations. Some of them call it elimination. That's what I've been calling it the past few days. They mean the same thing. So you can use linear combination to solve systems of equations. So here we got a system of equations. It wouldn't work easily to do substitution because none of the letters are by themselves, right? So when you do these, I'll just write it off to the side. It's important to line everything up. You want the x's lined up, the y's lined up, the equal signs lined up, and the numbers lined up. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, all you do is you add or subtract. You can do either one. Each column, and when I say column, that means the x's, the y's, and the numbers. You add or subtract each column to eliminate, get rid of, the x or the y. It doesn't matter which one you get rid of. So, here you notice the y's are got the same number in front of them. So that's the one I'm going to want to eliminate. Eventually we're going to get to some problems where they don't have the same, so what you got to do is change one of the equations. But for the ones we're doing today, they'll always have something that matches up. So this is where you got to think, am I going to add these two or subtract them to get them to cancel out? You're going to add them, because 2y's plus a negative 2y's makes 0, right? So whatever you do to that to get rid of it, that's what you do to the other columns. 7x plus 5x is 12x. Equal sign drops down. These were eliminated. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0. So what's x equal to? 0. So it's a lot quicker than doing elimination. Now, once you have x, remember you still got to find y. So what you do is you choose either equation. The easiest one, I'll just choose this one. And put 0 in for the x, because I just figured out that's 0. So 7 times 0 is 0, plus 2y equals negative 6. So then I got to divide by negative 2, and you get, or not divide by negative, it's just 2, and you get negative 3. Yep. Okay? So that's it. Now here's one we're going to do like these tomorrow. These don't match up and neither do these. So remember, you can change an equation as long as you change everything. What I would do, you can do many different things, but what I would do is take this bottom times 3 and take this top times 2. You know why I would do that? That would make 6x and that would make 6x. And then you would add or subtract and get rid of it. But again, we're doing that tomorrow. So the ones we're doing today will have something matched up right there. So everything's lined up, the x's, the y's, well, it's off a little bit, that's just because of the signs. So what you do is figure out, what are you going to eliminate, the x's or the y's? X's. And are you going to add them or subtract them? Add them. Because 4 plus negative 4 is 0. So that's what you do to the other ones. Add, add. Y plus 2y is 3y. Negative 4 plus 16 is 12. So then all you got to do is divide by 3 and you have what y is. So then we got to plug it in either here or here to figure out what x is. I'll put it in right there. So when you rewrite this, it would be 4x plus 4, because we figured out that y is 4, equals negative 4, and then you just solve the equation. Subtract 4, and then divide by 4. Okay, easy enough? Maybe? Now this is one where it's not lined up. The x's, the y's, and the equal signs. So this one is fine. You could just leave that one the way it is. This one, I would want to move the 4x over here, so it would change to positive 4x. The 3y is just going to stay there. And then this stays on that side, so that stays negative 6. One other thing before I forget, it doesn't matter which way you write the equations. I could have put this on top or that on top. It doesn't matter. So, now that I got everything lined up, which letter are you going to get rid of? The y. You're going to add them or subtract them? Yep, because 3y minus 3y is 0. So that's what you do to the other ones. 7x minus 4x is 3x. These make 0. Negative 15 take away negative 6. Remember, you got to change the sign, change the sign. That is negative 9. So divide by 3 and you get negative 3. Then we got to plug that in either here or there to figure out the y. This one works okay to put it in there. So if I rewrite this, I get 3y equals negative 6. A negative 4 times a negative 3 is a positive 12. So negative 6 plus 12 is 6. Divide by 3 and you get y is 2. Okay? So we'll do a few of them together.